Hey, now that's a clickbait. My best friend killed my brother. Not clickbait. Parentheses.
My best friend killed my brother over a stolen sign?
So,
Not,
how?
not clickbait. Gone crazy. No,
Sponsored by
gone wild.
Raid Channel Legends.
Sponsored
also-
video.
He just wrote me, I can explain, and he didn't explain.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to dampen them, but he did that entirely to himself.
Yeah,
I'm
I figured.
A
He's stupid like
date
that.
that will live in infamy.
So yeah, welcome to session 3, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I hope
This
you're
is what
doing.
happened.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you did this. Yeah. So, with that being said and done, with no real things to say, I have a simple question for you all.
Yes.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
I think so.
So, put it simply, last we left off, you have a job, 2 people to find in an endless subterranean city question mark with hundreds upon thousands of miles of pathways, roads, and anything in between. Took a direction and went with it. Made it to what seems to be, or what used to be, a marketplace, a market road with a bunch of buildings at the edges by the walls. Nothing and nothing when it comes to life except for a pot that you found as it tried to self-repair, and its glistening light for a sharp second caught one of your attention. Found the pot, made him whole, followed him to have his software updated. He got his software updated, made back to the tavern, and then answered a few of your questions, gave you a lot more questions to follow through, and of course you asked for directions. The pot disagreed, saying that he needs to provide brew to the tavern, but then one of you convinced it by saying, listen, 25 millennia, that's a bit too much for a brew. I don't think that's coming. And he fought, and then agreed. And then you went on a 3-day travel to essentially go to Ret. On the first day, nothing really happened except that came across all abandoned fountains that started to leak material to the stars out of nowhere, but then ceased. And on the following day, on the second day of your traversing through countless bronze holes, pathways, and whatnot, in the actual crossroads, no real option to go anywhere else, as the pod is leading you and you really have no navigation of this place. You stumble upon these 2 automatons standing at the center, about 6 foot tall. And of course, as you just kind of approach, they creak into action, telling you to halt. So I have a simple question, or actually more of a statement. I would like you to roll me initiative.
Initiative. Why did you close that window, you stupid? There. Where?
So give me a second. My head.
Slowpoke.
Yeah, my head. Can you write down the initiative or?
I can do that real quick for you. All you need to know is you have, what's it, that Blaster has first go.
Yeah, I know. Blister, you're first. These two automatons just kind of power up, telling you to halt. But by the appearances of it, they're not very friendly. Hold up, where's the image? There you go.
They seem like they're hostile.
Yes, image related.
Aha. Well, I'm gonna talk to our a friend, our pop friend. Like, there's no negotiating with them, is there?
Let him roll an insight.
All right.
No, he's rolling insight.
Yeah.
He gives you really no answer. He hasn't really thought about it, or he hasn't really thought about this being an issue.
Then I just said, I turned towards him and said, "Het, do you have a good throwing arm with grenades ready?"
No!
Do you at least have the grenades?
He nods.
Well then, I'm going to polymorph you into a giant ape for better throwing. Alright, now you have throwing. So, that will be my turn.
Alright, I don't
Is
resist.
polymorphing my head into a giant ape. Return to monkey.
Return to monkey.
He casts Return to Monkey.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think that turning the crazy guy into a monkey is probably the worst idea.
Okay. Anything
He
else?
may forget. He may forget that he's not a monkey.
Don't tempt me.
Anything else?
He said that's his
Blister?
turn.
Oh, Blister ends his turn then? Okay. Okay, so in that case, the actual pot, let's see, what will he do? Lester, he seems to be taking your question to heart. He seemingly acquires a thinking pose, your companion, and goes, should we or should we not engage? And he passes his turn.
To gauge.
Well, we're getting
To
ready.
engage or not
So-
to engage.
Now for the actual automatons, one of them on the left. They immediately look at the massive gorilla that appeared and squeal out, "New life form detected, unknown origin. Shifting disabled, manual punishment enabled," and then proceeds to, you want to say walk, but it's more like
Well,
limping towards the ape as it's gonna do a multi-attack. With its claw just trying to does 17 hit?
yeah, AC is 12.
Yeah, it does. No, I
Okay.
have it in front of me. Don't worry, Buster. I
Okay.
got it.
So all those hit.
Thank you, though. Like,
So that would be 3d12. There it goes. 40 points of bludgeoning damage as it just kind of hits. Just. And even though the arm is like barely like 4 inches wide at the thickest part, this feels like it's like it's a lot more strength than just what it shows. As I don't know, is the great ape still in its form?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
no, it's
not even a
good
third of my
health.
HP.
Nice. Yeah, so that's the end of the. That's the end of one of the automatons' turn. In that case, it will be my head. What would you like to do?
Well, what is it? Well, all my armor pieces like that have been like polymorphed into me, and my items fall to the ground if I remember the polymorph wording correctly. So, let me check the image real quick. I need to figure out something.
Just stick a grenade into its chest cavity and run.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. In anger and in simplicity, I've kind of half like it's the grenades have become complicated to my big brain. So I toss those far behind us. They've all been light ablaze, and I pick up the guy and I just throw him into him. The maximum so I'd like you to make a grapple check.
You're gonna wait. Can you repeat that you're gonna try to check the automaton back?
At the grenades.
Oh,
I've just been set off by Hein. Just throw him.
it's just onto the grenades.
Yeah, just toss him just
Okay, roll me. First of all, roll me a strength check as a gorilla, and then roll me to hit.
No, what's it? Let's see. All right.
Do you want to check the automaton?
All right.
Here's the thing. You try to pick it off the ground. You can't. It's too fucking heavy.
Funny enough, I have multi-attack. I'll grapple again.
Okay, roll.
16.
Still.
Well, then go ahead and try and re-roll that one.
And add in D8. Sorry. Yeah.
A D8?
D8? No,
yeah,
that's...
add a D8.
Yeah, well...
Reaction.
Oh no!
Oh, we got 16 again.
Well,
You're like trying to.
And because of the...
tried.
Hold up, and because of how her thing works, I actually
Oh, yeah,
get that
you can
D8
keep that,
again.
yeah.
So I can...
Yes.
That's
It's like, like, the ape just gets, like, angrier and angrier, and then eventually just runs and suicides.
Return to monkey being angry.
It's just like... Picks it up. Well, actually, I'm sorry. This is a +9, not a +6. This is an athletics. This is a grapple. So that's actually
Oh Jesus.
This is like 30. Yeah, this is a 36 on athletics, Tia.
Yeah, yeet. Get onto the grenades. Damn it.
Onto the grenades.
Oh my
please.
god. Okay. Let me. How many grenades are in this location that you're trying to?
All of them. So 8.
8.
Jesus.
3, 8. Let me roll a d1. That's gonna go.
Think I made a boo boo.
Oh god. How far are the grenades from everybody else? That's my question.
They've been thrown behind us about at least 30 feet. I'm a gorilla. My throwing arm has become gorilla.
That's fine.
Your throwing arm has become monkey.
Or Gilla.
Oh god. I'll say roll a d4. My head. I'm not gonna roll on this. Roll a d4. If it's a 1, you're gonna be in a bit of a trouble.
Hey, Hey, no. Can you
No.
re-roll that with a mark of teal?
You can if you want.
I mean,
You have a mark of teal.
I mean,
but
I
if
do
you
have
wanna use
over
the charm-
100 HP to spare, but all right, I won't argue.
Oh
Bruh,
Jesus!
What?
Never
the
mind.
brutality.
That is unlikely.
Wow!
Oh my
Wow!
Fate said
God.
no.
The fates are working against me today.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Okay,
Can I
I'm gonna
repeat
just
an
roll a
earlier
d8. I wanna
joke
see.
that I made.
Okay.
This is this.
Oh jeez!
Basically.
That will be fine.
So here's the thing, how it happens. As you chuck the thing, it lands on the grenades, and you hear this loud explosion as the body basically covers the grenade explosions. I need to. You can roll me 1, 2, 3, 6 times 2, 12d8. If you could.
12d8.
Yeah.
It
It is. It's still alive, although alive is not a thing. You basically see it doing motions on the ground, not really seemingly able to do anything else. However, that explosion, you're like, nice, it's almost dead. And then you look down at your feet as you felt the funk hit your leg. These are the 2 grenades that decided to bounce away from the explosion, but without any pins on them.
Hey, DM.
Yeah?
Since I have still movement, can I just pick them up and run into him?
No, this is one attack.
Can-
You wanted to push?
Oh no, I still have movement. Can I still take the hit? Can I still
No,
run next
I'm
to
sorry, no. So, everyone, everyone next to my head, and my head himself, in the 20 feet circle, take 19 piercing damage. Yes.
Thing is, would I be?
That's everyone, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
basically.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a battle map, so we're going to have to assume, basically.
Yeah.
Grenades, am I right?
Grenades.
Why don't you just stuff him in a barrel of gunpowder and put him down a dragon's throat? That's much easier.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Wait
Don't
until-
approve
well-
of that.
Wait until my head understands the concept of a satchel. Anyway.
Oh, there we're gonna
Anyway.
have some different fun. No, I still have my movement.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with the movement?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get right next to the robot on the ground and sit on him.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. Well, if that's all you wanna do, Kalis, you're up. One robot has been neutralized completely. You assume, seeing as my head is sitting on it. Besides that, one more remains.
All right. I am going to move up to the robot
Uh-huh.
and hold on. Let me look up a specific move I can make. Screw it. I'm just going to hit it with a reckless attack on my great axe.
Mm-hmm.
Does 14 hit?
Misses.
Alright. Alright. Second attack, also reckless.
Go.
18.
It hits.
Alright. That is 14 slashing damage.
Yay. You hit it. You basically, how do I say this? There's clearly what you realize with the first hit. There's clearly areas of this automaton where you think with all you might you'd swing, which is like the outer shell. You're not gonna go through, but if you hit, you know, the open parts of its chassis, internal stuff, that's where you go for it. As you as you lunge your axe in, making it a bit of a dent of an inside and a satisfying creaking sound as the creature in front of you creaks out. Damage received. Maintenance required. Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Case Nihilum, what would you like to do?
There's one that's almost near the incapacitated, and the other one is still moving, right?
Yes. One is engaged
Okay.
with Kalius, and another is sat on by the archer.
The one near Kalius, I would cast Psychic Lens, and you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll see how that goes. Okay. You just roll damage real quick.
Good to know they're stupid.
Have you talked to them?
Okay, so it takes 25 damage and can't do anything until it's my next turn.
oh god damn. What type of damage?
25 damage, it's 1 second.
Psychic, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's psychic damage.
Oh god. How do you want to do this?
Points at it, it says no.
Cease.
No, it's Saigon. Saigon.
Really? Okay. Theoretically, so probably can see just Nihilum move closer to where Katie stands and just stare at the robot until it falls to the ground. That's it.
So you just kind of
Yes,
walk up to
there.
Kalius and kind of put on a hand on the shoulder, stare meanly to the robot. The robot blinks with non-existent eyes at you, and then all of a sudden it sporadically looks up and starts just convulse, and just all the light fades out as the automaton falls backwards with incredibly heavy funk. I would say combat is over. Unless Grimcloak, it would be your turn. There is clearly an automaton that you saw still moving, but it's now covered by a giant ape. What would you do?
I'm like doing the thinking
Walk
pose on them
over.
right now.
And I'm just gonna look at the ape. and just shake my head, and then I have my turn. As battle's over, don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything
Use
weird.
my action to be disappointed.
I'm just gonna use my action to be disappointed. Yes.
So, just nothing then.
Nothing. No. Let's just end combat here. I just want to be disappointed for my turn.
It's like you're like ready for to fight. blast robot with mine. Anyway. Back at the top. Let's see. Will the Buster, what would you like to do? But it's still ongoing, although you can,
There's still combat?
yes, you can hear creaking sounds underneath the Great 8. As much as you want to.
Okay. Well, it seems that it's still alive. Anyways, but I'm just gonna do a quick mass healing word, though. Just top everybody off. Oop, no. D. Yep. Okay. Yeah, for 12. Y'all just regained 12 hits points, and I'm gonna end my turn on that.
Okay.
Let the monkey do it.
Dude. Okay. Let's see. Let's check the order. It's gonna be the automaton's turn. Or ally, not the one squished. Let's see. Plus, Z20. 6. It's still pondering. Like, should we? The top.
Tell me, if we battle a creature and snuff out its life, who is truly the villain in that scenario?
Now for the automaton that is laying now for the guy who's laying on the ground under the Great Ape, it's gonna cast its legendary action.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
As you hear the convulsing fading, as you hear a creaky voice saying below, "Glory to the Dragon Emperor. May Tiamat be damned." Mahet, can you roll me as a gorilla Constitution saving throw?
Maybe.
It's self-destructed.
I know. But the best part is my head will soak all the damage because he covers it.
Or... And by the way.
Yeah. So
That kind of makes sense. I'm just sitting on it. This isn't the optimum
it's
position.
it's good. It's good that the damage doesn't transfer to your character, right? Right.
No, it will
Only
if
if
I'm
it goes
fine.
over.
Yeah.
How much HP does the gorilla have?
Just give the damage, DM. I have about 119.
It's 150 divine damage.
150 divine damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just take
has
about like
been-
30 HP.
All of
Alright,
us. Huh?
Divine damage goes directly to the character with no possibility of, like, lowering that damage, right?
No,
Yes.
this is.
So
this
why
is-
would it damage the polymorph and not the character directly?
fire, with all due respect, it's not reducing the damage. You're just a different creature.
Yeah.
It's
Fair
just an
enough.
extra health bar.
Yeah.
It's like being in wild shape. Like, no, you're still very much hurting the character.
Yeah. But that's not all. Mahet. So you feel a little bit of warmth for a split second, and then a blinding flash of light as a loud pop echoes and kind of hurts your ears. Mahet, can you roll me just a con save? As I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Another con save?
Yes, this time as you. Because I'm not gonna lie, it lifted the gorilla. The gorilla disintegrated mid-air, leaving you as you're gonna face plant into the ceiling. That is about 40 feet high.
The ceiling? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The
you just,
ceiling.
I just want to see if you're gonna actually react fast enough to prepare yourself. Oh,
15.
I'll-
That's cool.
I will say. You just hit it, just go funk. And bounce back.
And featherfall.
Yeah, and you just start flying. So you take 30 points of damage from.
You just see him and he's a bit toasty.
Oh god, yeah, and yeah, you are, and you basically see that there's like a massive blast area where you sat. As combat is over. And yeah.
I've never been a gorilla.
I'm gonna go straight to my head. If he's, it's like,
If he's alive.
oh, that didn't quite go as planned. Did you at least have fun, my head?
Kalis would look at Neelam. And just kind of give like a nod of approval.
You would see it smile and then nod back. What the hell are these creatures? Say that kind of to nothing and then turn to the pot and then say,
The
well,
pod,
what are they?
the pod exclaims, "They're serfs! Manual labor."
Then why were they attacking us?
I kind of pick up the partially intact one that we have.
You can't lift it up. You
A
can't.
malfunction.
You can't.
I
you,
can't?
Yeah, it's too heavy. You try to lift up the hand, it just doesn't go off the ground.
But it makes sense. Manual labor, you have to be quite dense to do that.
I'm gonna start walking over to it and start poking it with tools.
Yes.
Can I do an you know when Avern does a dissection on an animal?
Yeah.
My head wants to do a mechanical
I would say roll me a Arcana
dissection.
check.
Arcana check?
Yes.
Would this be more...
I can help
I
if you
can-
want.
Me
I
too.
would love help. Oh,
Yes.
that sounds great. Let's see. All right. That's nat 20 for 31.
Mm-mm. You notice immediately several
Sorry,
things.
36. I'm using Flash of Genius because, of course, I am for this.
So you notice several things that might actually help you significantly in the future. The outside frame of these is extremely thick and dense. You assume it is this metal that you've seen everywhere. That is like extremely durable, nigh indestructible, and it is also extremely heavy to the point that all of you all of you trying to lift a single arm together cannot do it. You can barely like move the arm altogether, and that's like pushing the limit. However, good thing is, or I guess the lucky thing is, it's actual internal wiring and components seemingly is made of this golden bronze-ish alloy that is very finicky and frail. So the outer shell is nigh impenetrable, but the center is pretty easily scatterable. You can basically pull anything apart with your hands. Besides the metal composition, you really don't recognize any components except for what your understanding is wire. But it's not like copper wire for alchemy or potions or like basic tooling. It's like thread. It's literally, you assume you could grab yourself a needle and sew with this. That's how thin it is, and it's millions of these threads, seemingly connecting everything almost like a nerve a human body would. You may actually see a lot more reason in how everything works if you had an actual fully functioning, or I guess fully present, and not missing bits and pieces of it to figure out what everything is.
I am. I'm waving over the pot, by the way.
The pot approaches.
I kind of start pointing at things and asking what they are.
To most of them that you point, it just says don't know. When you point overall at this thing, it just says that it's a surf. And really no real answers.
Dumb pot.
I think if you want answers on what the specifics of this thing are, you will have to find an engineer pot or something. Something that made this.
Which is the person that we're currently going to go see, mind you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say. I don't say it's probably going to be very hard if this pot doesn't warn us. If there's more creatures like this around.
Well, that is true.
So we'll just turn to the pot. Why didn't you warn us?
Wait,
I asked the pot.
why did it warn you?
Didn't it warn us of that?
I didn't know. Drugs.
need
To
to
be fair, he
remember
was.
The world has changed a lot since he has been active. It's quite possible these things were even allies. And are just malfunctioning or something similar.
The pot seemingly nods with you, Kalis. These are not the Reavers, or the Cataphracts, or the Legionnaires, or the Berserkers, or the Greater Ones.
I mean, there are things that are meant for combat in here. Well, I guess that makes sense.
An empire needs an army.
But an entire army of automatons and golems. That's quite fascinating.
It is weird. Some of the protectors are still here. Then why didn't they... Why didn't they protect the people that lived here?
Perhaps they tried.
Hmm.
We certainly have not seen any in places where guard posts would normally be. The entrance, we saw none. The
So
marketplace.
why are they here?
These are workers, serfs, like you said, like he said.
Digital uprising? You improve something enough, it might want to start thinking for itself.
Then why did it invoke the name of the emperor?
That is a
As
good
it died?
question. Did
But
say
that is not something an insurrectionist would do. They would spout the name of the religious leader or movement that they are working for, not the emperor they are fighting against.
well, I guess we'll figure that out in due time. Right now we have somebody to find.
Maybe
Hey,
he reminds
DM.
us.
Yeah.
In all machines like this, there usually is a power core of some type. I understand the concept of golems and so on like that.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that.
I would say with
me
a
assist
30
you,
or
Jake.
31, all you can find are wires, and we're talking.
36. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. You literally scoop up the thing as much as you can, everything to look, and all you find are wires. Some are still neatly placed, but most of them are in disarray.
I'm trying to.
There is no core, and there are several things you can think of why isn't there. Either it's somewhere you can't really access it, it got destroyed, or these threads are the
Oh,
power
shit.
cord.
I'm gonna start cutting out some threads and pieces that are loose and.
There's no need to cut. You can literally pull them.
Yeah, that works too. Well, I don't want to break anything. That's why I say cut.
Fair.
Just being delicate.
Fair enough.
As I take all that can be taken from it, and this will be for later study.
Well, if we're done here, I guess it's best to be moving forward.
Your pod companion nods. Very well then. On we go. And just proceeds to just walk.
Let us get moving.
I have a feeling that the longer we're here, the more the presence will be known to such automatons. So, the quicker we're out, the better.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes?
Elias. Books. Alias is asleep. This is great unfortunate.
Wait, okay.
Right,
Wait, you referred to Kalius? Because I didn't hear what you said.
1 second. I think my mic gets a bit funky with the. It does not acknowledge me as human. 1 moment. Alias. Alias. Oh man, he's sleeping. All right. I'm gonna ask Lester first then. I'm gonna ask Kalis first, bro. Quester! And it goes over.
Kalis
Yes?
is gone.
Rope! Do you have rope?
Do I have what?
Rope!
Rope? Yeah. I have a few. I have a bit.
Give.
You gonna tell me why?
Oing's not working. I'm gonna figure out something better.
I'm gonna give you rope.
Mm-mm.
We're never gonna give
As-
him lamp oil or bombs.
As I am, that is the missing ingredient I needed for something that I couldn't replicate. And
You kind of
all
thought
right,
that's my fifth favorite thing of rope. Coil of rope.
and I kick the ground and slightly move up as you recognize a similar spell. Tensor's floating disc. All right, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can cast this.
Oh no.
Is he? As he sets up his mini shop on the disc again on travel and DM on travel.
Yes.
I'd like to make a modified crossbow.
Ooh. Can you roll me for a little project?
I can. As I think you understand the unique type of ammunition I would like to use. No.
Oh my god. I wonder, is it gonna be just wooden darts? Curious.
Curious. So I need to, and there we go. $39.
Ooh,
Okay.
I would say. Here's the thing. It's something weird about this rope, and its interesting properties with heat. I would say yes. You just need a certain enough frame, and you can make this a very peculiar string.
Guess who has extra scraps of metal melting? Yep, and I that's what I do. That's what I'm doing on travel.
Roll me a performance check as well.
Just a separate performance check. This
for
was
crafting, you know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
another crafting check. I could do that.
Also, I guess people figure out who wants to roll the first D10.
We're on the top
We
again, I
did
think.
it last time.
I think I did the last time.
Blester,
Something
yeah,
like-
Blesters
Yeah.
go.
With the D10? Alright.
Lester can't do anything.
6.
Oh,
Be
no.
lucky.
6.
Interestingly enough, the next 4 hours pass. And nothing really interesting happens. You walk through the basically bronze alleyways and all that, until you stumble upon a clearing. You've seen like at least 4 or 5 of these clearings. More like crossroads, but a bit more seemingly with some purpose. This one, however, that you come across, actually is filled with life. As you enter it, for first you think it's going to be barren, but at the center you see what seems to be very dark grass. like not green grass, but just dark, like charcoal, obsidian, somewhere in that spectrum, dark. And it seems to be about like 4 inches big, large,
Oh.
and is about 30 square feet. Nothing seems to be on the grass. It's just a random piece of grass.
I take grass mine now.
Take the grass.
Even in this
How much-
synthetic light, it would appear that even greenery grows.
Are you gonna take the grass?
Yeah, just
I hesitate to call it green.
I was wanting to analyze it, but hey, someone's grabbing it, so let's see what happens.
Roll me 4100, my head.
Oh Jesus!
This is why
This
I
time
didn't touch
Kenny
this
is
is black.
touching grass.
Oh no, those are not good rolls.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? Why did you
2
say
and
that?
4. That's
Okay.
fucked.
The first thing that you feel is, normal grass, like almost like one that you would feel in the wild. But as soon as you like actually fully grasp it, the grass becomes different. It becomes sharp. It becomes pointy and kinda uninviting. As you pull on it,
Aw.
you all of a sudden feel a presence at the back of your skull. As if one of those threads of grass just punctured your brain. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, I can. Oh, that was not a great save.
Oh boy.
Expend the
Well,
blessed
Do
power.
you want to re-roll that?
I do like bigger numbers than 4.
Okay.
I still have one left.
Or-
What?
no, actually. Plus, plus, don't you have an anti-nat one feature?
That's
only
a
for
different
himself.
one. It's only for
Oh, that's
myself.
a
I don't
different-
have the other. I don't have the other. Feats.
Oh, it's only for yourself.
It would be next time. I'll get bountiful luck so that you guys can.
That's right.
Ah.
It's an extended. It's a racial
It got
feature.
worse.
My head. My head.
Yes.
Look at your character
Download the
sheet.
grass. Yes. Okay.
Remove one thing permanently from it.
One thing permanently from it.
Stat wise, as in a trait, a feat, anything.
Okay. I'll figure something.
I
Now,
would like
this is
to remove drums.
This is
No, no,
why
no.
you do.
You lost the rope.
no. This is not an item.
yeah.
This is not an item. This is
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, I figured. Don't worry. Alright, got rid of one thing.
What is it?
I just got rid of a language.
Which one?
Draconic.
Conic.
Common.
Should've gotten rid of common. You should've gotten rid of
No,
common. It's so
no.
funny.
But then I'd be the only one to communicate.
You're
For
the
a-
only one who can
No, I
communicate
could-
with
I
him
could
anyway.
communicate. with them as well.
For a few seconds, all of you hear this unsettling shudder, almost like a quickened heart pulsing underneath, as my head all of a sudden lets go of the grass and steps a few feet backwards, stunned.
Yeah, there's a fireball going straight towards that grass.
I was. Before that, can I danger check? Can I check what kind of grass this may be? You know. see
You
what
can't
it is?
check the grass if he's fireballing at me. I hate to tell you.
Yeah.
You wanna stop him, you have to stop him in character.
Yeah, you either gotta stop me. before when you see the flames, or that thing's getting some fire damage?
Okay. Are you visibly preparing the spell right now?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. There's a little bit of a lead up to the fireball.
Okay. You know, we are supposed to see if we can recognize it before we destroy it. Knowledge and all.
Sorry.
I am
Bad
curious.
grass.
Sorry. That's an automated response. You know, years of having your of danger.
I tend to avoid touching anything black randomly and analyze it first. But hey,
Real quick, DM. Is it just like one patch of grass, or is it covering the room?
No, you can easily pass it. It's just in the middle of like this 30 feet plot. There's just grass, like 30 feet of
And
grass.
Kalis walks around it.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry, Zip. Whatever it is, it wasn't pleasant towards Mahet. So I'm less inclined to get closer to it.
Hmm?
let us see if I can recognize it. I would
Nature
like to
check.
see if I can recognize it. So, oh, yeah, thank you. I would ask if it's a nature check or an investigation check, but it's a nature check. I know that's the best at nature, so let's see if my dice are lucky. 17, not bad.
You really have no clue of this grass because you've seen plenty of grass and you've seen some darker shades of green, but this is not green. This is just darkness. So it's almost
But
like somebody individually uh drowned these grass leaves whole, smothered in soup or anything similarly.
well,
You
I
done
can,
looking at the grass?
oh, I can at least confirm that it is not natural, and someone must have either painted it black, put charcoal over it, or it's covered in soot. Either way,
you're not